sure that they're approved one way or the other.
And just so everyone knows, we haven't started, but we are live.
So, yeah, this is the right place, Building Historic Commission,
Yes.
that's it.
Okay, great. Sorry, I'm just like a little bit.
That's okay, we're just waiting for, one more person to show up.
Okay.
She'll be doing pretty soon.
Okay, no worries.
It's a good start. Welcome to area. Oh, man, never ending pollen.
I didn't mean Trick Grove, California, Mississippi. Do not disturb.
I'm John Lehart.
The picket market over here.
The pickpocket. The pocket park. Right. You know, anytime you're ready to rub like a. Yeah.
Light the views.
Yeah, you're just
Oh, you just want to.
stirring them up. Why are you doing that? So I sent it to him in Keenan. Is it entertaining? Well, I sent it to him in Keenan, and then I put Keenan's personal phone out, and I sent it to Keenan, and I said, no more pocket parks. It was very opinionated.
Get your slide.
Elmo.
I mean, you have a forum.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we can go ahead and just get started. I don't know who the vice chair is.
Who's the vice chair?
Not me.
Thank goodness, huh?
I don't remember, I have to go back and dig through it.
Well, apparently,
Is anybody?
if
vice
nobody's
chair?
answering.
I know I'm not the vice
You know you're
chair.
not.
Well, okay, we'll tell you what.
You want to check with him? Do you have his number?
I don't have it with me.
Well, let's go ahead and get started.
This document.
Yeah, if Carlos shows up in the meantime, we can. So I guess I can, I'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. This is the Historic Preservation Commission meeting of May 11th, 2023. We do have a quorum with 4 members present. First item under old business is 418 Martin Avenue. I'd like to add that to the agenda. That was the sheet of paper that's sitting on your reminders up there. This is still is an active certificate of appropriateness that y'all initially approved at the March 2022 meeting. And he is, if you've been by Martin Avenue lately, he's elevating the house to get it out of the flood zone to comply with flood regulations. Also, at that March meeting, y'all approved a galvanized metal roof for the house. That is consistent with other houses on Martin Avenue. Since then,
We didn't have this on the agenda.
You'll have to vote
The
that.
Martin Avenue, I didn't have it on the list, put on the agenda.
I was going to add to the agenda. It
We
was
just
like
go ahead and make a motion to add to the agenda.
Thank you,
first.
okay, yeah, okay, that's a good point. Yeah, if someone could make a motion to add this item to the agenda for 418 Martin Avenue.
I'll make a motion to add this agenda, or agenda item.
And I'll second that.
Thank you, okay, appreciate it. Since then, the owner, Mr. Sheehan, has been notified by the National Park Service that this is his product is on the National Register, that in order to maintain its historic character, he needs to actually use a shingle roof instead of the metal roof, because it's more consistent with the history of the building itself. Mr. He would like to be able to do either one. He has found some shingle roofs that have the shake appearance that he would like to maintain on the house. So he could do either one, whichever way he is required to, basically by the National Park Service. So that is his request to you to have the option to do either one. I can answer questions.
So do we override the National Park Services?
No, they would override us.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, so.
Yeah. So it basically, what your action would do would be to be, so that the local approvals are consistent with what the national people would do.
I mean, they do make metal shingles.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
that,
they do make metal shingles.
I'll mention that to him.
Yeah.
I'll talk with Mr. Sheehan and mention that to him.
Might be a compromise, but so aesthetically it'll look the way they want it to, but
He's making this request to have the option to do either one. But yet the historical commission is saying, no, you gotta put on asphalt roof. I'm confused.
Well, he's still in some discussion with him from his my last conversation with him. He would, if they are adamant about the shingle roof, he will go with that.
yeah, because I don't want for us to say, yeah, we're okay with it. Him go ahead and do this, and then come after us because we approved it.
He may just be trying to get y'all to say it,
Yeah.
so he can use that to get them to maybe consider it.
You could make it, you could say that approve it if required by National Park Service. And that way.
As long
it
with
gives them
National
the
Park
option.
Service's final approval.
Right.
Right.
If they require it, then we are okay with it. But then you could read into that otherwise you'd prefer the metal. That would cover you, I think.
I would make a motion for the property of 418 Martin Avenue that we approve a certificate of appropriateness for either an asphalt shingle roof or a metal roof, subsequent to approval and within the guidelines of the National Park Service.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Moving on then. Next item of business is, new business, is 1102 Bowen Avenue. This request from Charles Crisper and Mary Ashbaker. They are requesting a COA to basically repaint the exterior of the house and the fence. This is coming before you because this property is a contributing structure, so under the HPC requirements, if it is a contributing structure, the paint color has to be approved by y'all. As you can see from the report, they basically are wanting the ability to paint the house what's called a gray color,
Amazing gray.
amazing gray. And the trim and the fence, a color called Steve.
Steve,
What you fix it.
it's lovely.
They're not here tonight. They have a conflicting schedule, but if you do have questions for them, they're available by telephone if you need to talk to
I
them.
don't know, I would like to say it sounds very black and white, but I'm guessing it sounds very gray and white.
Well, and I'm familiar with this house, and it's almost the same
Yeah.
color that's on there
Yeah.
already.
Yeah,
So,
it's a
Right.
little deeper, but
little shade, yeah.
I'll make a motion, we approve the COA for painting the house exterior and fence at 1102 Bone Avenue, as described in the application.
I'll second.
All in favor?
I
say aye.
second the second. Aye.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Next item
Mhm.
is 617 Belandi Avenue. This just on the corner from the previous one. In this case, they are requesting the COA to construct a fence along their front property line, a basically picket fence along that, and then a more privacy fence, 8-foot tall privacy fence along the back property line where it abuts the commercial parking lot. There's photos in the report of what they intend to do. Basically, the rear fence will be just your basic privacy stockade type fence. The front one would be more decorative appearance, 4 feet in height. That's pretty much it on that case, and the property owner, Ms. Agara, is here if you have questions for her.
No restrictions on the 8-foot fence on the back as far as the height of the privacy fence.
8 feet is the maximum that is allowed by us, and 4 feet is the maximum
That's
front yard.
yeah.
I motion to approve the certificate of appropriateness for the fencing on 617 Bolandi.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Say
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, and that will be on next Tuesday evening's Board of Aldermen agenda for final approval. They'll be meeting in here. It's typically, I'm on this on the consent agenda, so it's approved, but there's a lot of other items. Not required that you be here. If you want to attend, that's perfectly fine. Here in town. If not, most likely it will be approved with several other items.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Anytime after that, you can get permits for us.
Okay, and then next.
It's next Tuesday evening, so next Wednesday, anytime Wednesday. Well, I think you've already filed to a permit. Okay, I'll make it up to myself to approve it then.
Thanks.
Go from there.
Okay, appreciate
Thank
it all.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening.
All right, the next item is the approval of the minutes from the April 13th meeting. So I want to over to look over that.
Make a motion to approve the minutes for the meeting from April 13th.
Second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Last item, no audience request, or if there's no administrative approval, so we can adjourn. Let's make a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. All right. We will have a meeting next month, too.
We have 3 items,
We have 3 items on next month's agenda, so you.
and possibly the fourth,
Oh, that's
the
right.
one that was the first.
All right. Thanks a whole lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
You may have a new person, cross your fingers.
we're gonna have to, yeah.
You know, I trust but verify.
Only because she hasn't met us yet, right?
That's true.
Don't scare her
Yeah,
off
you
now.
guys
I don't think she scares you.
How do we turn the lights?
I just checked.
Tells
Raven.
Raven too, and Raven does it.
Magic.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, they sink you all the way down here.
Abby,
Oh, that's fine.
Here's